What's up, guys? This is Bubba Gale giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we'll cover how hard is it to go to the gym after working your night shift X-ray tech 7 on, 7 off, like how difficult it is. So we'll get into it. So to give you context, I do night shift, 7 on, 7 off, and I also work a lot of overtime, so I do dabble in day shift. So technically, I would say that the night shift, you leave, and when you leave you are semi-tired because you've been up all night, but it's something about like when you walk out and that sun hits you, it gives you that little I guess like a little plant where you like synthesize and you feel good and you get a little burst of energy, and like that to me, and maybe a little caffeine, a little something, like I'll head to the gym, and then typically about like 12ish I'll like crash and fall asleep, because to me I'd rather knock it out then than when I wake up post like my regular sleep, like from 12 to 6. If I do it in the afternoon, I typically feel more like groggy and like tired, so I tend not to go to the gym. There's other people who do it differently. Other people say that when they work night shift, they don't feel like going to the gym and they just wait till when they're off. I have 2 kids. I have a lot of things. So usually what happens is I tend to give up like a little bit of sleep just so I can go to the gym because of the amount of parenting stuff I do. And then day shift, especially the people who work from 8 to 8, so 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., you'll have one or two people. You'll have the ones who wake up like at 5 in the morning, knock that stuff out. Have the people who work out at the end of their shift. So like once they leave, they'll go work out and they'll finish probably like 10, 11. Some people do that. Other people, if they find it impossible because they're so tired and they don't go. Because I would say we have like 15 or 16 X-ray techs, and I would say maybe only 3 of us consistently go to the gym on a daily basis, like almost every day, and then another 2 or 3 is like when they're off, when they're not working, and then all the other ones don't work out at all because they're tired or they say they have enough exercise. Well, they're more like older people, so they don't really work out, or they live like really, really far, so it's kind of hard. We have people coming out from like out of state, kind of. I mean, like we live at the corner, so people drive really far. So I do understand how it'd be more harder to do that. So it's kind of a mix of both worlds. I personally enjoy it. I like it. I feel like it helps with the job. Because like there's sometimes where like I feel like, especially for us who work overnight, you don't have as much help, and sometimes the nurses are doing their own thing. And because there's only 2 of us, if you need, some patients are like kind of dead weight and you're kind of by yourself trying to lift them up and slide the board, and if you ain't got a decent amount of strength, you could end up hurting yourself. So like I'd rather be in a position where I'll prevent myself from getting injured and make sure I have a set amount of strength to prevent that. So it is, I would say, useful to keep yourself in decent condition, or even cardiovascular if you don't want to work out, because especially with morning ports and all that, you are moving around. I would say when I started school, I was in general shape, and then post school I kind of declined, and then I got back once I graduated and went to like work. I've noticed as my health became better, it made the job easier, because I've noticed some of the techs who are like more overweight, they tend to struggle and they'll be more out of breath and they'll kind of struggle, which I mean, now me being several pounds lighter, it makes it easier on your body. And I've said that it's more like you'll leave with more energy, kind of. Your body won't wear down as much, I suppose. So yeah, hope this is informative for y'all, and see you on the next one.